Hey guys, just thought I'd do a really quick video. It's World's Strongest Man Day 2 and we are on event 3, which is the 375 kilo card deadlift front handle for reps. And if you've seen the picture that I've uploaded, it looks like a couple of buggies. It looks really great actually. I think it's nice to see some different equipment being used. So I just thought I'd rattle through some scores. I know I've put them up, but I've got a bit more information. Loads of spreadsheets going around. They're all very similar and they're all being put together by a couple of different people. So I'll just start with Heat 1, or not Heat 1, Group 1. So Group 1, Hafthor came through with 7 reps, winning the group, which is good. After yesterday, we thought he was very injured, but it looks like he's managed to get that. Scene 2, probably on some heavy pain medication. But I've been told that the sort of injury he has means he can still do static events. So fingers crossed Thor can sort of keep pushing forward. I still see him making the final. He's done a great job so far. It's just how is he going to fare on day 4 with no break? That week off where historically the show was filmed over 2 weeks would have been great for him. So we'll see how he carries on. Second place in the deadlift was Rob Kearney with 6 reps. So that's great for Rob. He's been consistent now. He's then only got the overhead press to go. So I feel he's probably going to come second behind Hafthor, if I'm honest, which means he will be in the stones. And it probably looks like he's going to end up against Luke Stoltman. So this will be interesting. Everyone pipping Luke to sort of take the stones. So we will see. So Rob came second. Third place with 5 reps is Luke Stoltman. Fourth place is Rafael Gordzilik with 4 reps, and in last place was Zake Maluzi with 0 reps. So Zake's obviously tired from the first day of competition. 375 kilos is no joke, so it's near some guys' maxes. To be fair, there's quite a few people over 400 now, but there's also quite a few people that are still sitting around the high 300 mark, sort of 360 to 390 range, which is probably where Zake sits at the moment. So hopefully he can come back a bit stronger next year. But with Heat 1, what I want to also say is their final positions after this. So lots of people can see the reps and the points, but they also want to know where are they, as of this event. So Hafthor's currently in first place on 12 points. Luke's, I always get those guys muddled up. Luke Stoltman and Rob Kearney are tied in second place on 10 points, so they're not far behind him. Third place is Rafael Gordzilik on 9 points, so those 3 are really battling it out there for their chance at the stone over yoke eliminator. And in last place is Zake Maluzi with 3 points. So that's Group 1. Group 2, we've got Adam Bishop taking the win on the deadlift with 11 reps. That's really great for Adam. It really pulls his points up the ladder. And to take the scalp of Constantine, who is known as one of the best deadlifters, it's really great for Adam. It shows, his deadlift is getting better because previously Constantine may have beaten him. So Adam took the win on that event with 11 reps. Constantine in second place with 10 reps. It's quite a lot of reps. I mean, normally you'd expect to see 6 to 8 reps in a deadlift, especially at that kind of weight. If you think back a few years ago, Brian Shaw, Zadrunas and Eddie Hall were sort of all battling around that sort of number. So to be breaching the sort of 10 rep mark is great. Maybe they need to up the weight, maybe they don't. We'll see. In third place, we've got Andres Stahlberg with 6 reps. Fourth place is Robert Oberst. And then obviously Sigfus Fosdal unfortunately had to withdraw, so he's not taking part anymore in the show, so he's kind of out now. So Heat 2, position-wise, we've got Constantine leading the group with 13 points. We've got Adam Bishop in second place on 12 points. Those are the 2 guys I actually posted initially before we knew events and things and said I felt they would go through. So hopefully they do. In third place, we have Andreas Stolberg on... No, that's wrong. Third place is Robert Oberst on 9 points, and fourth place is Andreas Stolberg on 8 points. So there's not much difference between these guys. They're all very close. So it does look like either Janasha or Bishop will go through, and it's going to be down to whether or not either Janasha or Bishop go against Obers or Stolberg. It just depends on which one of those guys can break away. And currently Robert's got a point advantage, so potentially it'll be Robert. Heat 3 or Group 3. Winning the group, we have Martins Lises, which we thought he would be. Got him rocking his top here. If you want to get it, check out his website. He's always posting and linking things. So yeah, great t-shirts. Thanks, Martins. So he won his group. In second place is tying on 8 reps apiece is Tom Stoltman and Mikhail Shivlyakov. I knew that Mikhail would be good and he'd be coming back now. His overhead press is also good for the next event, so hopefully he can slowly claw himself back up. You can't really have a very bad event. I think if you come dead last in an event, you've almost got to come top 2 in the other 3. But with this stone over yoke opportunity, it does mean there's a little bit of room for error if you can claw it back on the remaining events. So Tom and Mikhail both with 8 reps. Just behind them is Ivar Smolk-Stellis. He had 5 reps, and then in last place was Eddie Williams, and he only got 2 reps. So rounding out that group to date, so where they are after the 3 events that they've done, we have Martins in first place. Second place is Tom Stoltman, which means he will probably be the guy that someone has to face in the stones. Lots of people talking about the Stoltmans and stones, which is great. It's always good when you've got British guys, getting a lot of backing from the people to make the final. And how cool would it be if they both made it? It would be the first final where you've had brothers in the final. So fingers crossed they make it. It would be nice. It'd be good for Scotland. It'd be nice to see them walk out to bagpipes, I feel. Let's just, like we had the haka last year with Rongo, I think it'd be nice to celebrate Scotland, especially as they've got such a history of strength. And some of the Scottish guys actually helped put together World's Strongest Man. So back in the day, that'd be nice. So who else have we got? Let's have a quick look. Losing my track now. Heat 4, we've got on 7 reps, Jean-Francois Caron. He took the lead on that one with 7 reps. In joint second place, we've got Kevin Fairs and Mateusz Kieliszkowski. They both did 6 reps. 3 reps for Ollie Martin Christensen, and Laurent Charlet, as stated yesterday, has had to pull out with an injury. So unfortunately, he won't be able to continue in the show. So he obviously didn't take part in that event. So Heat 4 or Group 4 positions after all events so far. We've got Mateusz in first place with 13.5 points. We've got JF hot on his heels in second place with 13 points, so he's only half a point off. And then behind him is Kevin Fairs with 9.5 points, and Ollie Martin Christensen with 5 points. So it's highly likely you're going to see a stone eliminator between JF, Kevin, and Mateusz, and I wouldn't like to be up against any of those guys. But that we've only got one event to go really now before tomorrow, so we're really getting down to it now. And then finally, Group 5. It took a while to get the figures, but as soon as I get stuff, I will post it. So bear with me, guys. I know everyone's scrambling for information, but it's better to try and get it as accurate as possible rather than leak stuff and it be wrong. I've tried to leak stuff yesterday and it's sort of 80%. And I have to keep tweaking it, so just bear with me. But Group 5, we have the event was won by Brian Shaw with 11 reps. Alexei Novikov with 10 reps in second place. I mean, 10 reps, think about that. This is a guy most people have never heard of, and he's doing 10 reps with 375 kilos. So this guy is no joke. He's going to make the final. I've got to say, he's going to make the final. Third place, we have got Mark Felix with 9 reps. Mark, the deadlift machine, he's coming back for reps. He used to be the rep king, and I think there was quite a few years where he was not beaten at World's Strongest Man in a deadlift event for reps. And it's nice to see him, taking a few of the younger guys and showing him how it's done. Just behind him is Trey Mitchell III. He had 8 reps, and Gerhard van Staden with 2 reps. So in Group 5, we've got, going into the sort of final qualifying event, we've got Brian Shaw leading the pack with 14 points, Alexei Novikov with 13 points, we've got Trey Mitchell III with 7 points. Now that's exciting because it means it's highly likely you're going to see Trey versus Alexi, and these are the two guys we know are really great at stones. So kind of hoping that's how it works out, just to see, who's going to give up first, who's going to take who, because it's all about, I don't know, who wants it more. They're both great stone lifters. It's not, no, I wouldn't be able to say one is better than the other. But yeah, looking forward to seeing that if it happens. And just behind them, you've got Mark Felix, and then you've got Gerhard in last place with 5 points. So after 3 events, bit of a mixed bag, some ups and downs. Lots of stuff we weren't expecting to happen has happened, but I just wanted to say I personally feel this year the events look better than they've ever looked before. The monster trucks are really nice and colourful. Usually the only thing that's colourful in World's Strongest Man is Rob Kearney's trousers or his joggers or leggings or whatever you want to call it. But it's nice to see the colourful trucks, the colourful buggies that they're using for the deadlift. I think everyone in the strength world is watching World's Strongest Man right now. Even Bob Lorimer was there, and he's the guy that runs the Arnold Strongman Classic in Ohio. So, scoping out the competition, Bob, I don't know what you're doing. But no, he's friends with a lot of the guys there. He works with Rogue. It's a big family there. Everyone's all sort of interlinked to some degree. But it's great to see everyone down there. The fan base, loads and loads of fans supporting World's Strongest Man. I know they're going to be showing it on CBS in America in 2 weeks' time, or starting to show the heats. Come on, Colin. Is there a way you can help the Brits out here, help the rest of the world out? Is there any way we can get a paid viewing of that, or get it on a UK channel? Is there any way you can help us out? Because December's a bit of a wait, and I think it's a bit unfair. Just a bit of an ask from me from the fans. Can we get at least the opportunity to watch the CBS version somehow? Even if they put up a paid opportunity, I think people would pay just to get their strongman fix. Like this time of the year, it's coming. We're in summertime nearly, or quite kind of there. A bit of strongman in the summer would be great, and we'd all watch it again at Christmas anyway. I don't think it's going to affect viewing figures at all. So anyway. That's my short video today. I might do another one after the next event. I need to sort of get myself together, try and sort of find what's going on, where are the guys. They're probably having a little bit of a break now, because to go from like deadlift for reps into overhead for reps, it's not going to be easy. I think we're looking at the long bar with the globes on the end. So from memory, it's around 160 kilos. It might be 165. I think that's what it is, and there was a year where Hathor was just cleaning it straight to his chest and up. So that would be the quickest technique if you can do it, or if you're like Eddie and you bring it up and you bounce it off your stomach. That's another option. Brian sort of uses that technique. He pulls it in and then he gives himself a breather and then powers it overhead. And I'm guessing for that sort of weight and that sort of implement, you're looking at sort of 7 to 8 reps max. I think that's where the guys timed out last time. So anyone who gets anything 7 reps or more will finish sort of at the top end of the pack. So that's me done. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for following the page. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for sharing, liking. It's nice to see people having their own little sort of chats on the pages. It's great to network with people. We're all in this for the same thing. We all love Strongman. We all love World's Strongest Man. So I'm going to go now, and I'll catch you guys a bit later. Thanks for watching.